that lawnmower and people running around your home when you're trying to barbecue with your grandkids. Grab a drink here. So for our staff, to introduce the staff, this is Harold Simmons. He was unable to be here again today for some family issues. I think he may be here this evening. I've had the privilege of working with Harold for, I think we're going on 11 years now. Super great guy. Some of you may have met him already. He is our landscape enhancement manager. He loves to work one-on-one with the homeowner, as we all do, as it relates to landscape enhancements. So that department, of course, is organized proactive improvement program, professional improvement recommendations, and we also have a pro landscape design program where we can come out and take a photo of your home or a bed or an area in your lawn that you want to put landscaping in, and we can put those plants in there for you to give you a rendering of what it would look like, after it's installed. So that's a really cool thing to do. If you're interested in that, by all means let us know. So what Harold brings to Solavita, what we bring to Solavita is the correct plant in the correct place. Sometimes you put the right plant, you love the plant, but you put them in the wrong place, so it's not going to work out too good for you. Plant longevity, that goes along with proper care and technique, trimming, and also our fertilization and pest control program that I'll speak of in just a second. Much needed color. We're going to bring some color definitely to the common areas as well as your homes if you'd like. And we want to landscape the residents. Again, we want to landscape residents for you. We want to make your place look better and update. So we're moving on now. Irrigation. Lauren Wingate is our irrigation manager. I've had the privilege to work with Lauren for I think he's been for about 3 years now. So what we're going to provide for irrigation for you at your home and the common areas. We're going to provide monthly inspections along with the repairs. Everybody loves irrigation inspections. Irrigation pump and well companies. We've been an irrigation and well company since 1958. Full service irrigation. 24-hour service on call. So 24-hour service on calls, if you call up because you have a huge line in your backyard and water's just boiling out, that's an emergency. The crew members and our crew members have the highest irrigation certifications. Again, as Lucas spoke of, we're MaxiCom and 102 wire certified, and we also have a great relationship with the Toho Water District. That you guys are supplied the water from. They supply the water to you, in other words. We have quarterly meetings with them about every 90 days, or quarterly meetings with them as it relates to reclaimed water. So what this means for Solavita, proper watering and coverage. The overwatering stops. Listen, I've been out here for a long time. Been working on this project for about 4.5 years. And I've seen on several occasions the water running right after it rains. So that's going to come to a stop. We got water running down the streets. So those are the things that we're going to bring to the table to stop. I mean, it takes a click of a button to turn that thing off. It's pretty simple. And also by the proper watering and coverage, you're going to have healthy plants again, like I spoke of just a second ago. Irrigation's a big deal, folks. I know that it can cause a lot of heartache with some people, some residents. Maybe you're not getting enough water. Maybe you're getting too much water. But we're here to fix that. So if you're having issues, we're going to be at every residence, at every valve, at every clock in this community. And if you're having issues, let us know about it. Let us know in advance so when we get there, we can get it taken care of. So on to fertilization and pest control. This is the guys that stick the little flags in every yard. The maintenance guys can't stand it. I can't stand it. First week. Full service horticultural division. We use the best product, we rotate it for best pest and disease control. Our program provides more services like more fertilizations. This is here for Solavita, more fertilizations, weed control, palm fertilizations, monthly annual flowers and rose fertilizations. That's going to make a huge difference. What this means for Solavita: greener, healthier turf, weed control, healthier, fuller shrubs and trees, longer lasting, fuller color. We're going to address the current problems of T-scale and chinch bugs on the site, and aphids, brown patch, and weeds. You're going to start seeing a lot of brown patch here soon. The cooler nights, overcast days, brown patch loves it. So if you see a gold circle starting to develop, that's brown patch. And I forgot to introduce Rich. This is the guy that's going to be responsible for all that, Rich Medlone. So how's Floraline going to properly service this community? In season, we're going to have approximately 100 employees on the site. That's a lot of folks. That's a lot of guys and gals out here working hard for you, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Off season. A lot of you might think, well, what is off season? Off season is coming up next week. Off season is November through March is our off season, which means bi-weekly mowing. It's a good thing, guys. It gives the turf a break, gives you a break from hearing the mowers and seeing the people around your home. 52-week service, though. We're going to be here on site 52 weeks a year. Just because we're mowing you every other week through March, we're still going to be on site. If you need something, we're going to be available to you, and I'll get to that slide here in just a second so I can explain to you how to get a hold of us. Daily supervision by zone managers. Who is it? Daily supervision by zone managers. So we're going to have a manager for each zone. Those zone managers are going to work directly for me. They work for nobody else but me. So with those zone managers, we're going to divide Solavita into 7 sub-quadrants, or 7 zones, let's call them. It's easier. 7 zones, which I believe now there's 4. So you have 4 now. We're going to take those 4 zones and split it into 7, add more people. What does that give you? Better production, better results. We've actually, how are we going to get these people? We've blended, or going to blend, beginning on the 31st, which is next Monday, some of our current staff that work at Floraline, along with some of the current staff that work at Mainscape. They've lost quite a few people. You've probably seen less out here. But we are acquiring quite a few of their guys, and we're going to mix them with our guys and train them the Floraline way. So it's going to be great. We're excited. They're excited. The Mainscape people are excited. And so we're going to, again, we'll probably scale our labor. In the summer, we'll have 100 plus, or around 100. In the wintertime, 65 to 70 folks out here on site. So these are the 7 sub-quadrants that we've split up. I know it's kind of hard to see up here on the screen. They are different colors for different areas. This map will be available on our website, which I'll talk about in just a second. So also on the website, this is something that is, I'm pretty sure it's new to the residents here at Solavita. And this is something that has been around for a long time in this industry and other industries. This is one that I have made up. It's a function frequency chart, or FFC. Basically details out items that are in your contract here at this community. So lawn mowing, detailing, weed spraying, those types of things. And it gives you an approximate date of when that's going to be done. So if you live in Zone 2, you can go on our website to the Solar Vida dashboard, click on the map, or click on the FFC for Zone 2, and you'll know that we're going to mow on every Tuesday through the summer, and then when it gets to November, it'll be Wednesday, and then it'll be off a week, and then it'll be the next Wednesday. So it's going to tell you all that information that's very important for you. You may have a contractor coming, and you can look at that and go, hey Joe, no, you can come on Wednesday, they're not mowing this week. So it's a great communication tool for you. It alleviates you from having to pick up the phone all the time. It's just a great tool to use for us and yourself. Quality control. That's my favorite. So, weekly site inspections. I'll be visiting the site every day. I'm not an office guy. I like to be out there working with the guys, hand in hand. I like to train. That's one of my biggest things. I like to teach them. I like to teach you if you ever wanted to know. So, that's how much I like it. Bi-weekly department head meetings. Honestly, we're going to be meeting probably every day. That's probably what's going to happen. Monthly meetings with the landscape committee. On and off season, Floor-Lawn University, where we train the floor-lawn way. Let me grab a drink here and I'll tell you a little bit about that. Sorry, I'm fighting a cold, so I'm a little drowsy from some medicine. So Floor-Lawn University is something that we've come up with a couple years ago, and these guys helped me with it. So we meet on a site that we currently maintain in Lakeland. They have a clubhouse facility. We bring the guys in the morning, we bring them coffee and donuts and orange juice. We watch safety videos on proper use of hand tools, lawnmowers, how to operate lawnmowers. We show them how to properly inspect a vehicle. And then from there, we take them out to different predetermined locations within that site and train them how to run an edger properly, how to run a weed eater properly, how to start the mower, how to problem shoot those tools, how to install irrigation heads, make repairs, to annuals, installing annuals, proper tree pruning, and then we end the day back at our facility with a driving test, feed them lunch, and then we ask them a bunch of questions, a question and answer, and give away, different items, gift cards, hats, and that kind of thing. So the guys really enjoy that, and we enjoy doing it. It's a great way to train and make them feel like they're wanted. So again, safety and training, proper PPEs or personal protective equipment. Guys, that's your earplugs, and your glasses, chaps, those types of things. Daily toolbox safety meetings. So the guys will have a daily toolbox safety meeting at our location across the way before they come over here. Weekly equipment and truck inspections, and mandatory monthly group meetings. So once a month we'll meet all as a group. So continuous care, proper training, management, attitude. The other thing that Lucas touched on a minute ago is that you're going to be able to pick up the phone and dial an 863 number to talk to somebody. So, with that being said, we're currently, for the off-season, we're going to have 3 customer service reps or CSRs. There's going to be 2 available that are right across the street. There's going to be 1 available 5 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. right there in the lobby, across from the admin desk. Everybody knows where that's at. And then the work order system. So the work order system is a great tool for you. You can use it yourself, or you can call the number that's going to be provided to you to place a work order. If you have a broken sprinkler, if a tree limb fell, those types of things. So this is the work order system, the floor alarm work order system. This is our work order system. We built this. We didn't buy it. We built it. It's ours. Dedicated phone number, 24-hour service. Again, the 24-hour service, 24-hour services is for those emergencies, the broken main lines that are washing out the driveways, the roads, or your backyard in some cases. A fallen tree that's blocking the street. Those are 24-hour, that's an emergency. So when you call up, it's going to ask you different types of questions, and then you'll end up speaking to somebody at some point, and they'll be able to determine whether it's an emergency or not, but we are available for that. So upon submitting the work order, you'll receive an immediate update. And what I mean by that is, as soon as you call, or you put it in yourself, and somebody touches it, what I mean by touches it, if they change the status of your work order, if they enter information about your particular problem in there, or if they've put it in the process, which means it's out for that day, or they've closed it, anytime that anybody does anything with that work order, you get an email. Anytime. Which is a great tool, great communications. I know, I've worked at Bella Lago for about 4 years down the street, and the biggest thing is, hey, we don't know if it's been done yet or not. So they have to call back. This way, anytime that anybody touches that work order that you've placed, it's going to email you and give you an update of what's going on. So no questions. Resolution within 72 hours on a standard ticket. I like it lower than that. The whole customer service thing beats hard with me and my heart. The faster we can get them done, the better off we are and the happier you are. Continuous resident education. As I said before, I like to teach, so at some point when we get moving here and everything gets going really well, I like to meet with different people and conduct different activities. I've done how to plant plants in pots and where to put them at and those types of things. So that's one of the things that we'll end up doing here within the next few months. Excuse me. We are a customer service company as much as we are a landscape. Like I said, the whole customer service thing with me is a big deal, and I know it is with these guys, and that's how we become to be where we're at today, is because we take care of the customer. We do what we say when we say we're going to do. The communication, again, the work order system dashboard. So you'll be able to go on our website, and there's going to be a dashboard there for Solivita. So if there's an emergency water shut off somewhere for landscaping, not for potable water, if there's a main line broke for a certain section, it's going to be on there telling you, Bell Tower Road between this address and this address is going to be off for 2 days for irrigation repairs. Anything that information that you need to know is going to be on that dashboard. The mapping that I just talked about with the zones, the workflow, urgent notifications. We're also going to be communicating through mass email with Elm. They're going to be able to send out emails that way to communicate issues or problems or just information. And then we're also going to be in reflections every month. I believe they've talked me into doing an article every month, so you'll be able to read that. You'll see me coming up soon, I think, next week sometime. So customer service information, you can submit a work order. It's just floorlawn.com. Right top hand corner, there's a button there that says submit a work order. You click that, you type in your email address. It's going to give you a password. It's going to send you an email, and you're off and running. And you'll be able to see those. If you log into that, you'll be able to see every work order that is active that you've placed. Again, the phone number is up here, and on this slide, and we'll be able to provide that to you after I'm finished. And of course, office hours and that type of thing. So Floor Lawns has a proven track record with Solivita. Like I said, I've been working out here for about 4.5 years. You say, well, how have you been working out here? I've done several projects for AV Homes out here over the last 4.5 years. So we've tackled a lot of projects for them that the current service provider could or could not do. Relationship, we've got an established relationship with AV Homes and Elm. We're like a big family. We love each other. We do good work for each other. And being on site at Solivita's allowed us to pre-evaluate. So one of the big things in the presentation was, one of my big things in the presentation is I was able to be out here for 4.5 years. So the first time I came out here, I was like, man, this place is huge. You guys have probably said that at one time. You know, how can I work out here? How can I manage this property? And so here I am 4.5 years later, standing in front of you telling you that we're going to start in about 5 or 6 days, which is a great thing. So we're excited about it, you know, and I was able to drive the community, and they've added different areas since that day, but I was able to look and see how the best way to do it, and how many people I would need. And so that's what we've come up with. And again, those items are available on the dashboard for Solavita on our website. So our team's a guest in your community. We're not going to leave a heavy footprint. You know, one of the big things when I pull into a property with my guys now is don't sit on the side of the road and leave paper and trash over at lunchtime. And that's a big deal to me. So, you know, they're going to try to stay hidden from you guys at lunch and not make a bunch of noise. So the property right now, as Gary spoke of, is being evaluated for current conditions. So we're doing that in advance of us coming on Monday. So that's it for me. Again, I wanted to thank you guys. I look forward to talking with you one-on-one if you'd like. We'll be back this evening at 5 because I know this presentation was awesome, so I know you're going to come back and watch it again. But again, thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. These guys, you know, we're excited. We're looking forward to being in here on Monday. I wish I was here last week or this past Monday, because I'm just that excited to be here, and looking forward to working with you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Before we turn it over to Flora Lawn for some question and answers, if you've got some, I wanted to point out that we also are going to be doing some training as it relates to their dashboard. Carolyn's here out of communications. We're going to make sure that we're familiar with their system in order to help you get there. We're also going to put a link on solavitahoa.com, so all you've got to do is go click on it, and that'll take you right to their dashboard. And as they mentioned, there's a young lady here marked to sit down next to the concierge workstation, and she's going to be available 9 to 5 to be able to assist you. We're also going to want to make sure that our concierge has some familiarity with the dashboard system so we can assist